So we pull up to El Vizio Park, and I'm thinking, damn, they're gonna have us doing dishes.
Welcome to El Vizio Park. You're here today because Brian and myself have invited people that are important to us in the business world. And you will be the ones working today and ensuring that they have a top experience. I'm super excited to have my good friend here, Ryan Riddle, partner at Cliffco Mortgage, who before reaching tremendous success in the mortgage industry, came from an extensive background in the restaurant business.
You guys may not know, but I was in the hospitality business for many years, bars and restaurants. That's where I cut my teeth, making real money. These two industries are parallel to each other. Tonight, one of you will win this challenge. The other three will lose.
So we get to the restaurant, so I kind of expected that we were going to be doing some type of service job.
To my right, we have our gracious host of tonight, Luigi Prudente, premier restaurateur on Long Island and the owner of El Vizio Park and El Vizio. This is one of the best restaurants on the island, and you have to uphold that reputation.
Hey guys, welcome. Let's get started.
Well, you heard the man. Your time starts now.
After what we went through at the UFC, I, for a second, maybe thought that maybe Brian and JB would be treating us to a phenomenal dinner. I was completely wrong.
The thing that jams up every single real estate agent is doing a million things at the same time. We wanted to create that same level of randomity because this is not going to be easy. Okay, so we're gonna be opening up in 7 minutes. There's 3 specials tonight. You have to memorize that special. Do you guys think this is a nice restaurant? Okay, so for that reason, tuck your shirt in, make sure everything's lined up the right way, look good.
Get rid of the AirPods.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing with that. You going to the gym or you're gonna be serving people at a high-end restaurant?
They hate them AirPods, bro. They hate them.
You're here to cater to everyone. If you're working on my team, my client is your client. So make sure that everyone who comes in knows your name and knows who you are.
So it's time. Go find Luigi and learn those specials.
So one special we'd like for you guys to push today is the spaghetti, garlic, and oil.
Usually going into being a server, you have time to memorize the menu and specials, so to have to kind of like get a grasp on what the menu consisted of and the special in 5 minutes was kind of tough.
Okay guys, people are starting to get here, so good luck.
I've never, ever waited any tables, and I've never even wanted to in my entire life. But I'm playing to my strengths. I'm a people person, so I'm gonna lean on that. 2? Yeah. You got it. Right this way, gentlemen. Would you guys like to sit right here? Yeah, nice little spot with the roses and everything. See, I got you with the view and everything.
So I have worked in a catering hall before, so I had some experience waiting tables. So my goal when I first sat the people down was, to have a great impression, kind of gave them a second to look over the menu, took their drink orders, and gave them time to relax, decompress.
We'll put you right here. Okay, sounds good? Right in the mix. You would like some water and bread to start off? Sure. Why not? All right, here's the menu. So look through that. If you have any questions, let me know.
It seemed like everyone came at once, and the guys, took a few tables, and then I realized I only had one. I was trying to play catch up and trying to grab whoever, was coming in to get another table.
And I have an update with the dressings. So they don't have a vinaigrette, they only have olive oil.
I never, ever served in my life.
Okay, sorry. I apologize.
I am reeling at this point. I'm kind of nervous, especially my first table. I think it definitely kind of showed. Yes, I'm gonna be serving you guys today, so hopefully I can do a good job for you guys, all right? I tried to play it off as well as possible, joke around with the patron jack with cranberry.
Excuse me. So it's getting really, really intense in here. The restaurant is filling up, and the waiters, my proteges, are starting to get behind. And there's a lot of hungry patrons at the tables. Are the proteges gonna be able to handle this rush?
You guys like some some water?
I'll take a little bit of water, please. You have a lemon too?
Absolutely. Being a server in an Italian restaurant just feels like home to me. Hey, Davon.
How are you?
You work here, or are you coming to eat?
Work.
You know, Italian people understand each other, and they realize that we're aggressive, but we mean well.
Buon appetito. Grazie.
You know, we don't have a bad bone in our body.
How you guys doing? Figure 2, I'll be right with you. Right? They're extras.
Alright. Do you have lime? I actually like lime in my water. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Someone wants lemon, then they want lime, then they want a little plate to put on the lemon.
Got the nitpickers.
Oh, yeah.
And we just had a couple more guests. I don't know if they want to get a drink or...
JB and Brian's table, they're just staring at me and they're like, oh yeah, we didn't get menus.
4 menus, okay. And then would you guys like any water or anything?
They're like, go up to Luigi and say,
Oh, el caso piso.
you know, they told me to tell you this, and he goes,
Oh, el caso
This is going to be the toughest table.
they definitely set me up for something.
How many tables you got?
2 right now.
2?
2 right here.
2. Does anyone have more than 2? Dan?
Guys, there's one special that's got crab meat or what?
And shrimp.
And shrimp, yeah, no.
You want the menu again?
Yeah, we got the menu again.
Let me know if you have any questions.
I felt like he took on way too much too soon, and he was rattled. You could see it on his face.
What do you have lamb-wise?
I would say I would go with, one of my favorites would be, here we go.
Yikes.
I look over and I realize JB's table is really giving Dan a run for his money. I honestly felt bad.
Maybe they could do a stuffed shrimp appetizer or something?
Stuffed shrimp appetizer?
Is that even possible? Can you stuff a shrimp?
Let's see, I'll check on that. If they can do it, I'll let you know. Okay. And then also, how would you like your veal cut? Do you have enough? How do people eat it?
Are you serious? The f
I would say like medium, it's pretty tender.
Can I speak to the manager? Maybe you can help me?
Yeah, of course.
After that, walking away, I'm like, these guys are definitely busting my balls.
Bobby and Susan wanted you, I think.
They wanted me?
Yeah.
Over 10 minutes, and we haven't gotten another drink, so do we look into it?
I'm sorry. Would you like a different server?
Yeah, could we be given another one, please? Thank you.
Who is your server, by the way?
Danny?
Danny. This table right back here.
Okay.
They've been complaining about Danny. They've been waiting over 10 minutes for their drinks. They requested a different server.
Okay.
So now it's becoming the table. Find out what's wrong, make it right, and Danny comes back and we can have this.
Okay. Today is going to be crucial on whether or not I can win this or not.
Back in, when it comes out, he'll put the order through the system.
Dude, that food looks so good. I'm so hungry right now. I wish it was us eating.
Yeah. Okay, how's he doing?
Amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Super.
Here's what we have today.
He's
We have a red
energetic, smile on his face.
My favorite.
We can tell he's fresh, but he's good.
Listen, even if you don't know what you're doing, energy and excitement is the most important thing in any kind of business.
And he's
That's
professional.
And Davon, been absolutely amazing. From a 1 to 10, I would definitely give him a 9. And the reason why it's not a 10, because there's always room for improvement. So, that's my answer.
My name is Hector Villatoro. I'm the broker for our Realty. Our server was Davon. He could pay a little more attention to details. He was nervous.
He was a little bit nervous. He could do better next time.
Hi, my name is Susan Clark. I'm the CEO and team leader of Marilyn Richard Team, a top producing team at Keller Williams Legendary. So we started off with Danny as our server to start off. He was quick to service, and then as the restaurant started getting busier, his service slowed down quite a bit.
I feel like he got distracted very easily and he disappeared for a long extended period of time. And just my drink sat here for a while.
Hi, I'm Eyal, the expert. So Dan was my server. He was very enthusiastic, but he didn't mention the specials until I asked him about it.
That would be one criteria.
Nicholas Amato with the showings to closings team at Corcoran. Food is excellent. Atmosphere is great. Already a little bit of a mix-up with the drinks, and still waiting for the food.
Our leader, Steven, very good. Seems like he really cares about what he's doing. You don't have much to critique about him. What do you think?
I think he's very confident. He's been very relaxed, but also on top of everything. The one thing I would critique him on is that he didn't take our menus when we were done ordering.
Everything's gonna be right out. All right? You're welcome.
I got this. Of course. I ordered a red wine, but I wasn't asked what kind of red wine. I was just served it, which is kind of a oof, because I wanted Malbec. And to be honest, I'm not a wine connoisseur, but I don't know what I'm drinking. Secondly, we ordered appetizers, but we haven't seen it yet.
How's it been? Half hour?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Backed up in the kitchen, all right? Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it.
He definitely forgot to put the appetizer in and did the whole blame it on the kitchen trick.
Tonight my server was Andrea, and I tried putting her through the mill. I tried putting some pressure on her, and to be honest, she did a good job. And despite me being tough on her, she had a smile on her face the whole time. I think she did a good job.
So we're getting a lot of feedback from everyone out there. Here's what we know.
Okay.
Dan's bottom of the barrel.
Okay.
Every single table is extremely unhappy with him, including our table. Steven had good reviews at one table, but they're easy. It's 2 people, it's 1 appetizer, 1 meal. The party of 4, though, he hasn't refilled their drinks, he hasn't brought out all the appetizers, and there's long wait times in between things. So where we're at is Andrea's getting raving reviews, and Davon is getting positive feedback too. So right now where we're at it is we need to figure out who's better, Davon or Andrea. We need a smart way to do it.
Okay, so I got an idea. Why don't we bring on our 2 top competitors, turn the heat up a little bit, start ordering some more things, have some more confusion, and then from there, when they're neck and neck, we'll be able to tell who deserves the victory tonight.
I love it. They'll face off and not even know they're at our table.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Dan, may I borrow you 1 second? So I'm going to pull you off of this table.
Okay.
Okay, and we're just going to do this quick switch up. I'm going to put somebody else on there, okay?
Listen, thank you.
Amethyst, that's my color because I was born in February.
Same.
Hey, you're a Pisces?
Okay, I need you 1 sec. Stop flirting with the bartender. So we had to pull Dan off of JB's table, work together on them because they're not happy. So we just got to kind of smooth it out. Okay? Stay on top of them.
Okay.
All right, sure.
Thank you.
Hey, how you guys doing today? Sorry to interrupt. Me and Andrea will be taking care of you guys today.
Oh, thank you. We'll be taking over.
Yeah, we'll be taking over. Why are you taking over? You know, we wanted to make sure that the service is exceptional.
Our first waiter, I couldn't even tell you who it was. We didn't receive menus that fast at all, and it wasn't the best experience for the first waiter.
However, later on in the night, we had Dave and Andrea, and I thought they were really good.
Yeah, no, they definitely made a big difference when they stepped in.
Andrea was on top of the drinks, and Dave was very charismatic. It was really nice.
vissuto con te, adesso si vivrò con te, partirò. Applauso, come on!
So, Luigi, I know you already gave me your opinion on everything, but look, this is our final sit down before we make our decision on who's going to actually get eliminated. So I want to talk to you first about Danny.
So I believe he was trying hard. He started off real strong. And then throughout the night, I guess he just lost focus. You know, there's a couple points where he was busting a table, put his fingers in the glass. He had glasses under his armpit. Real customers would have seen that. It would have been a problem. Yeah, he definitely put the effort in. I just feel like his etiquette was off.
Yeah.
I think that was what his problem was.
You know, 2 things that I noticed that I don't think anyone else noticed about Dan, which is going to make it difficult, is that the table was literally falling down. He got down on his knees and started stuffing the table with napkins, right? So that, I thought that was big.
Everybody else is kind of sitting down talking. He was the only one continuing to still go.
That was my
do it.
second thing. And Luigi, what happens with your waiters and waitresses? They don't just get cut,
Yeah.
right? They got to finish until everyone leaves, right?
See the last customer out.
He's actually serving a table that's a walk-in from the street that has nothing to do with the show. He's been serving that table this whole time, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on. Steven, what do you think about him? What did he do right and what did he do wrong?
So I believe he was okay. He didn't really make too many mistakes. My only issue with him is that he didn't show his personality.
So he didn't build any rapport with anyone, didn't build any connections, kind of wasn't memorable.
Yeah.
And also people don't want to sit longer. Maybe they don't want to get dessert now. Maybe they don't want to get coffee.
Right.
They kind of just get their check and get out. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It's just very like neutral.
Never hooked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a robot.
Yep.
Yeah. If he were to walk up to you and say, hey Luigi, can I work here? What would you tell him?
So we need to work on him. We need to work on him. I feel like if he got comfortable, I would consider it.
So what about Davon?
So Davon, I believe, did well. He was very excited, jumping from table to table, wanted to do so much. But maybe he got too comfortable.
Yeah.
Because he's at the tables, slouching on the chairs, foot up on the chair, which could never happen in a fine dining restaurant. You know, something that small would make a customer never come back.
It's the little things, right? It's the little attention to detail. It's the plate coming out hot, right? So it's his foot up on the chair. And I noticed something that I didn't say to anybody was he had a toothpick in his mouth.
Yes.
No.
So earlier today, we're in the boardroom and he's got his earbud in. What would you do if one of your servers, was so cool they had to have their earbud in?
Yep. No, that's a big no-no for me.
What I see on his end, and I felt he did a great job tonight, on his end, it's just immaturity.
Yeah.
So last but not least, Andrea.
So I think she performed the best. She had the full package where she had the personality, she had the etiquette, she had the excitement of learning what to do and how to do it. And I think she performed the best out of all of them, and she really worked hard.
So Andrea, in your opinion, she decisively won.
Yep.
It wasn't even close.
Not even close.
If you had to get rid of two people, who would they be?
So today, it would have to be Steve and Dan. I think today they didn't perform, so I'd have to say them too.
We had a game plan, and now that game plan has been turned upside down.
Welcome back. You guys completed dinner tonight. Some of you guys did amazing. Some of you guys just made it through the night.
Dan, let me ask you something. If this was a regular day and we didn't supply the customers, what are the chances that Luigi would have got a bad review tonight?
I might have got a bad review, but I might have also got good reviews. If I did get a bad review, it would have been a learning lesson. I got bad reviews before. I'm in the service business, so it's just to grow from it.
But here's the only difference. You getting a bad review is not about you. It hurts him, his business. The amount of years he's put into it, the millions of dollars he's put into it. You think Brian Karp is not busy?
He's extremely busy.
There was 8 tables. You dealt with 3 of them. And you were exploding from the scene. Steven, how do you think you did tonight?
Could have done more in some areas, but overall, I think it was a great night. I think my clients were happy.
Someone pulled me aside, Steve, and said, he's like a robot.
So you did your job. You got the job done, but you didn't do anything else. And that anything else, that extra mile, is what is actually good service.
So Brian told me my table said that I might have been a little robotic in my service to them. I mean, I think that's a new one for me. I did think, we did have a good relationship and everything, I think, was a pleasant night for them.
Andrea, how do you think your client experience was tonight?
I think it was good and memorable. I kind of feel like I could have taken on more.
Well, it turns out tonight, you won this event.
We received only positive feedback from everyone that interacted with you. Luigi said you were exceptional and really stood out, and his staff commended all your efforts as well.
This is where you start to see people, either rise to the top or kind of crumble.
So, what does that mean? Well, in this competition, if you haven't learned already, it means nothing because the game's not over.
I do truly believe I was probably one of the hardest workers there.
Tomorrow morning, you all report to the office at 4 a.m. Any questions? See you tomorrow at 4 a.m.
I know for a fact I'm definitely going to be disappointed if I don't win because I hold myself to a higher standard.
Do you have any idea who you want to get rid of?
Honestly, this is going to be the toughest decision of my life. I gotta sleep on it.